This will give you a leg up, folks, if you're on the job hunt. And I've seen it across multiple forums. I have mentioned it before in one of my previous videos. It's just come to the fore again recently, where I'm helping someone out get back into the workforce after they've been on Civvy Street. It's not in the cloud computing industry that I'm in. I've worked across multiple industries, folks, to include military, mechanical engineering, to name a couple, also agriculture too. And to be honest, folks, speaking to people is probably a little bit, fell behind because of technology, maybe. But if you're reaching out to people and asking them questions, folks, then you are a step ahead of a lot of others that are on the job hunt. Because if you reach out and you ask people, they want to meet up for a coffee if they're local to you, to find out more about possibly the industry, not specifically asking them for a job, but just getting to know them and keeping that relationship going. Or alternatively, if they're remote, you're on LinkedIn, you're making that personalized connection, and then you're reaching out to ask them something, possibly about a company that they work for that you want to know more about, because you might want to work for that company. Then you can ask them a question. Folks, the worst thing can happen is they say no. They might say no because they're busy at that time, not to say they won't say yes later, but I can guarantee you 99 times out of 100 you will get a good response, folks. But it's a little bit of extra work to do rather than just spray and play your CV out there to a ton of job adverts and not hear nothing back. But I can tell you it'll pay dividends. It's a thing that I've heard constantly recently, networking, and it's not happening, folks, because there is places I've looked, basically where I come from in Northern Ireland, and there's an absolute flood of jobs for cloud engineers. Even where I'm from here in Perth, there's a flood of work for cloud engineers, and the outlook over the next 10 years is cloud engineers are in high, regard. They're wanted, folks. But there's other industries as well. It's the same. We need to get back to the basics, folks, and using the old verbal communication skills and also the written communication skills, and get yourself out there. Don't be afraid. If you need to, go to like a networking event and take someone, with you so you can possibly feel a little bit more comfortable. But at the end of the day, folks, it's like yourself, you're selling yourself as a product, folks. You're going to have to be able to get comfortable sitting possibly in an interview. But if you've done a lot of the work already through networking, it makes that process a lot easier, folks. And I can guarantee you, you'll probably get a lot more job openings happening. But as always, any questions, reach out, and I'll leave this one with you. Wish you all the best. Take care and good luck.